গিরিবরধারী। জয় রাধা মাধব কুঞ্জ বিহারী। যশোদানন্দন ব্রজ জনরঞ্জন। যশোদানন্দন ব্রজ জনরঞ্জন। যশোদানন্দন ব্রজ জনরঞ্জন। যশোদানন্দন ব্রজ জনরঞ্জন। যমুনা তীর বনচারী। যমুনা তীর বনচারী। জয় রাধা মাধব কুঞ্জ বিহারী। জয় গোপী জনবল্লভ গিরিবরধারী। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra, Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
आचार्य ष्टोत्तरधर्षि हिजवान ग्रेस भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णवरंद की भ्रंतरा श्रीमद् भागवतम की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीत्थमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, chapter number 19, text number 25 and 26. Text 25, I'll read myself. Tam mushthibhir vinignantam vajra sharair adhokshajah karana karnamuleham yata tvashtram martapatihi. Translation. The demon now began to strike the Lord with his hard fist, but Lord Adhokshaja slapped him in the root of the ears, even as Indra, the lord of the Martas, hit the demon Vritra. Purport. The Lord is explained here to be Adhokshaja, beyond the reach of all material calculations. Akshaja means the measurement of our senses, and Adhokshaja means that which is beyond the measurement of our senses. Text number 26. Sa ahato Vishwajitha hi avijnaya sa ahato Vishwajit hi avajnaya sa ahato Vishwadija hi avajnaya paribhrama gatra udasta लोचनः परिभ्रमद् गात्रा उदस्तलोचनः परिभ्रमद् गात्रा उदस्तलोचनः विशीर्णभाव अंग्री शिरोरुहः अपत विशीर्णभावोऽङ्घ्रि शिरोरुहोपत विशीर्णभावोऽङ्घ्रि शिरोरुहोपत यथा नगेन्द्र लुलिता नभस्वथा यथा नगेन्द्रो लुलितो नभस्वता यथा नगेन्द्रो लुलितो नभस्वथा स आहतो विश्वजिता हि अवज्ञया हरिब्रह्मधगात्रावदसश्लोचनः विशर्णभावोऽङ्घ्रिसरोरुहोपदा यथा नगेन्द्रो लुलितो नु नभस्वथा साहतो विश्वजिता हि अवज्ञया हरिब्रह्मदगात्र उदसश्लोचनः विशीर्णभावोऽङ्घ्रिसरोरुहोपदा यथा नगेन्द्रो लुलितो नभस्वता साहतो विश्वजिता हि अवज्ञया परिभ्रमदगात्र उदस्तलोचनः विशीर्णभावोऽङ्घ्रिसरोरुहोपदा यथा नगेन्द्रो लुलितो नभस्वथा आहतो विश्वजिता हि अवज्ञया हरिभ्रमद्गात्रौधस्थलोचनः ऋषीनभावोऽङ्घ्रिशुरोरुपतपद यदा नगेन्द्रो ललितो नभस्वता आहतो विश्वजिता हि अवज्ञया हरिभ्रमद्गात्रौधस्थलोचनः ऋषीनभावोऽङ्घ्रिशुरोरुपद यदा नगेन्द्रो ललितो नभस्वथा. Word meaning. Saha he ahataha, having been struck, Vishwajita, by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He, though avajnaya, indifferently, paribhramata, weeding, gatraha, body, udastha, bulged out, lochanaha, eyes, vishirna, broken, bahu, arms, angri, legs, shiraha, ruhaha, hairs, apatha, fell down, yatha, like, naga indraha, a gigantic tree, lulitaha, uprooted, nabaswata, by the wind. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ji. Translation: those struck indifferently by the Lord, the conqueror of all, the demon's body began to wail. His eyeballs bulged out of their sockets, his arms and legs broken, and the hairs on his head scattered. He fell down dead, like a gigantic tree uprooted by the wind. Translation with repetition. Those struck indifferently by the Lord, the conqueror of all, the demon's body began to wail. His eyeballs bulged out of their sockets, his arms and legs broken, and the hairs on his head scattered. He fell down dead, like a gigantic tree uprooted by the wind. Purport: it does not take even a moment for the Lord to kill any powerful demon, including Hiranyaksha. The Lord could have killed him long before, but he allowed the demon to display the full extent of his magical feast. One may know that by magical feasts, by scientific advancement of knowledge, or by material power, one cannot become the equal of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is one signal is sufficient to destroy all our attempts. His inconceivable power, as displayed here, is so strong that the demon, despite all his demonic maneuvers, was killed by Lord when the Lord desired, simply by one slap. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रसादिने निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाशात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। The chapter, the killing of the demon Hiranyaksha. Maitreya Muni is speaking to Vidura. Maitreya Muni is describing the fight between demon Hiranyaksha and Lord Bor. Maitreya Muni said, initially, Lord is acting, so sometime Jivan also beating the Lord Bor, and he tried to escape. And sometime the Lord Bor is beating Hiranyaksha. This fighting was going on. And sometime Hiranyaksha, out of his mystical power, he saw some mystical activities. And all the devatas, including Brahma, assembled to see this fight. Sometime devatas also bewildered the activities of the Lord. This looks like demon is more powerful than Lord Bor. So Brahma is requesting the Lord, "Oh my Lord, don't play with this demon, he is very mystical." And at the same time, Brahma is calling the Lord Bor Yogeshwara. He is the master of all the mystics. So finally, Lord subdued all the mystic power what Hiranyaksha showed. Then Hiranyaksha not have any hope that okay, I going to finish up this Bor, because Hiranyaksha not have any idea okay, he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Because initially he was insulting, you are a pig, a nasty creature. So any moment I can finish it up. That was the idea Hiranyaksha was having. Now it looks like okay, he also very powerful. Is whatever the power Hiranyaksha is got because of many benedictions, all those failed. Finally, Hiranyaksha wanted to catch hold of the Bor, and when he tried to catch, and every time he has seen Lord is out of his catch, so he not able. So here, Maitreya say, "Vinastato swamayasu." Sorry. Tam mushtibir vignantam vajrasharair adokshajaha. Prabhupada mentions here in the purport, the Lord is explained here to be adokshaya, beyond the reach of all material calculation. Akshaja means the measurement of our senses. Adhokshaja means that which is beyond the measurement of our senses. Now, demon understood something, okay, I can victory over the boar, but actually is adhokshaya, beyond the calculation of a atheistic demon like Hiranyaksha. So, Lord's power, a common man cannot measure. So, Lord, that's the reason Lord shows here so many wonderful activities for the devotees to appreciate all these wonderful activities. And this glorification of the Lord is a benefit for the devotees to progress in the spiritual path. So, entire Bhagavatam is a glorification of the Lord. And this is a situation Lord is creating for the common conditioned soul, given an opportunity, understand the immeasurable activity, immeasurable power of the Lord, so that we appreciate, glorify, so that devotee get purified. One day coming to the understanding that, okay, Lord is everything, and because of His will, this whole world is working. So, for the devotee, it's very important to depend on Lord for everything. And that dependence on the Lord, devotee receive the protection from the Lord, so that he is able to grow spiritually higher and higher. So these are the examples Bhagavatam setting for all of us. Read and understand. Furthermore, you say in next sloka, the Maitreya Muni is telling, the demon want to hit the boar by his strong fist, but Lord what does? Lord simply by shaking his ears, by hitting by his ears, the demon is collapsed. Shishi Radha Krishnandra Srinithai Shila Prabhupada. Though struck indifferently by the Lord, the conqueror of all, the demon's body began to wail. His eyeballs bulged out of their socket, his arms and legs broken, and the hairs on his head scattered, and he fell down dead like a gigantic tree uprooted by the wind. So, when Lord just hit by his ears, demon simply... Before this, when fighting was happening, even Lord is beaten. The Hiranyaksha. If not so, here Prabhupada say, sometime Lord allows the demon to execute his all the mystic power. It does not, for the Lord, it does not take even a moment for the Lord to kill any powerful demon, including Hiranyaksha. The Lord could have killed him long before, but he allowed the demon to display the full extent of his magical feast. One may know that by magical feast, by scientific advancement of knowledge, or by material power, one cannot become equal to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One may think that, okay, out of my own power, I can become very strong. But no one can become equal to the Lord. So here the example Lord has set, even a so powerful demon, he killed in a moment of time. So that's the reason any materialistic opulence we all are looking for. Even though we are practicing spirituality, still we are not completely depend on Lord and practicing devotion service and completely dedicated to the Lord service. We doing the services, partly we are also looking for some sense enjoyment in the name of bhakti. There is a chance, I can enjoy something, also subtle way or directly. And that all material enjoyment we are looking for. So there is a prayer Prahlad was offering to Lord Narasimhadeva. So you are asking some benediction, to take some benediction from you, O my Narasimhadeva. But the people are looking for, take birth in heavenly planet so that we can enjoy some more. And who are taken birth in heavenly planet like Indra and many devatas, they ran away by seeing my father Hiranyakashipu when he shakes his eyebrows. Then my father shakes eyebrow. All these demons who want to enjoy in heavenly planet, they run away. And so much powerful is my father is. And so much powerful my father Hiranyaksha, you killed him in a moment. Then what the use of such opulent me to ask from you? No, I don't want. So in other way, Prahlad asked from the Lord. So this all material opulence not have any use. And I also have a desire to ask some material desires are there inside. Kama desires. They are inside in my heart. If at all you want to bless me something, you please take away all my material desires from my heart. Prahlad asked the Lord, you please take away all the material desires, whatever I having in my heart, so that I will surrender to you completely. Otherwise, all these material desires bring a variety of problems in my life. There is arrogance, there is a pride, there are lusty desires, so many enjoyment desires. All these things come. These all are the obstacle for my service to you, O Narasimhadeva. You take away all these desires. So, this is what a devotee should learn from all these great lessons what Bhagavata is speaking. Continuously remain on the shelter of the Lord, or is pure devotee's shelter. That's what Prahlada Maharaj asked from the Narasimhadeva. Please engage me the service of your servants. So when a devotee is always desiring for such benediction, and such devotee is safe in this material world, there is a lot of problems always. Three modes of material nature always acting, particularly in Kali Yuga, is too much. We are influenced by all these things. So these are the examples. So how the so-called great people desire for so many things, at the end, none of those powers are useful or help them to save from. So here also given the example how this demon is fell down, like when a wind blows. Nagendra, the gigantic tree, fall down when a wind blows. Similarly, loss, simply by a small slap, he made Hiranyakshas fell down and he died. So, it's all for us to appreciate Lord's power, and whatever our powers are, we accumulate, or again that of the will of the Lord, or it's Lord blesses us. Even we want to do something in the material world, it is only happens because of the will of the Lord. If the Lord is not desiring something to happen, so with all our effort, things do not happen. So devotee should clearly understood that, okay, whatever some intelligent having, and maybe is expert in something in the spiritual practices, this is all the because of the grace of the Lord and the blessing of the Guru and Vaishnavas. So I should be very humble and delivering the best of my services for the Lord's pleasure, not taking any pleasure from that. If that should be the mood of the devotee. If we take some pleasure, any success is happening, it is not because of our strength. And that creates a kind of domination. Then we start finding the fault with other devotees. We create so many offenses. And we not capable to withstand the offenses what the Vaishnavas we do for the unto the Vaishnavas. And that will be the obstacle in our devotional practices. So like how that the atheistic people are enemies, and similarly a devotee turn into atheistic. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is the example of Ramachandra Puri finding the fault, because for him is intolerant to see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu having so much of fame. So you want to bring down his fame. So finally, Ramachandra Puri became an atheist. He became a Mayavadi. So these are the lessons a devotee to see and learn and understand, so that how I should safeguard my devotional practices. Completely depend on the Lord. And any success happening, so offering credit to the Guru, the spiritual master, and the Supreme Lord, and remain a humble servant and executing services very best way what he can. So in that way, I'll be peaceful. Otherwise, we creating disturbance in our own spiritual life. Even remain in a temple as a devotee, and we mentally not be satisfied. We come, okay, there is no peace outside, and come to the temple, and practice devotion, and again restless, because we are looking for some material benefit, and that restlessness reduces our devotional practices. And this is a sequence, one by one, continue, and will come with a great trouble in our spiritual journey. So, this is one side to learning how a pride person loses everything, and at the same time, Lord is showing His all power, so that appreciating Lord and glorifying the Lord, which is good for our purification. Now, Lord is Adhokshaja, so He is immeasurable. So when a Lord was a small child, just shaking his legs, the great demon Shakatasura died. And same kick at the same Lord may be doing for when his mother Yashodamaya was carrying him. He also hitting his legs, but she was feeling pleasure. And same Lord, when hitting the Shakatasura, he lost his life. So these are the great activities, Lord. So Lord, to do just a sankalpa. Okay, this kick, this person should die, will die. If Lord is having a sankalpa, okay, this kick, the devotee should feel a pleasure, and will a pleasure. So for the Lord, He don't to do any activities. He don't to do any karma activities. Sankalpa matre. Why simply desire, the things will happen. That is the promise of the Lord. So we and such Lord promises, you simply surrender to me. I'll take care of you everything. We should be assured of, okay, that powerful Lord is assuring me, simply surrendering, He'll take care of. How safe I'll be. That's the best way for me. Instead of I try my own energy and strength. Okay, I'll do something. That's the reason every day, morning, evening, all the time, remember the Lord for every activity. Please bless me. This won't happen. If something happens, glorify the Lord for that success. If it not happens, the will of the Lord is not happen. Okay, Lord will bless. We don't want. But I did my best effort to happen something's good. With all my effort, something is not happen. This Lord's desire may be like this. So we are a devotee is always waiting for Lord's sanction and satisfied all the time. So this is for a devotee to live peacefully and execute his devotion services. So these are the good example, Bhagavatam setting for the devotees to learn and grow devotion in the devotional path. So we should read Bhagavatam more and more, hear the Bhagavatam, and contemplate all these topics repeatedly. If you don't repeatedly contemplate on these topics, we may be contemplating on some other topics which are not related, or some material topics, and we're not going to get benefited from those things. And contemplating the topics from the Lord, it is purifies. So in this way, purify. So we'll advance in devotion. So I'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.